ಅನುದಿನ ಅನುಕ್ಷಣ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕಲಿಯೋಣ, ಕಲಿಕೆಯ ಹೊಸ ಹಾದಿಯಲಿ ಜೊತೆಗೂಡಿ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯ ಹಾಕೋಣ, ಸಂತಸದಿ ಕಲಿಯೋಣ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ.
Yes sir. Yes teacher. Present ma'am.
Welcome back to Samved E-Class. I am Zahida Begum L. Inamdar from Government Urdu HPS Hunajgi, Block Shorapur, Taluk Hunajgi, District Yadgiri, Karnataka. Dear students, before going to the lesson, you be well prepared and take the pen, copy and textbook. Okay? And I again welcome you all in this Samved E-Class lesson. Now, today I am commencing you the subject English third language, class 7th standard, unit number 5, part 2. The unit name, or it may be called as a lesson name, is the Olympic Champion and the Ducks. The lesson name, the unit name is the Olympic Champion and the Ducks. Okay. Before moving towards the lesson, let's do a game activity here. Okay, do a activity here. Okay, you have understood the prose of Bobby Pierce's childhood. Now we are going to second part of this lesson. We are going to second part of this lesson. Let's do a pre-activity before going to the prose. Now, you have to answer the following question because you have been understood the lesson of the part 1 and now we are continuation is giving to the second part. That is why the past passage of the content you have to remind and answer the following questions. Okay. The question number 1 is, tell me who was the Bobby Pierce? Students, answer me, who was the Bobby Pierce? Yes, you are correct. Bobby Pierce was the Olympic champion. Your answer is absolutely correct. Bobby Pierce was the Olympic champion. See the next questions. Where the Bobby Pierce was born? Where the Bobby Pierce was born? Tell me, what is the answer of this question? Yes, you are correct. Bobby Pierce was born at Sydney in Australia. Bobby Pierce was born at Sydney in Australia. See on the display board, the question number 3 is, when was he started rowing? When he was started rowing? When was he started rowing? Tell me the answer of it. Yes, think a little bit. Okay. Yes, you are correct. He was started rowing at the age of 5 years. The answer is, he was started rowing at the age of 5 years. Question number 4. In which year he got gold medal? In which year he got gold medal? Hurry up. tell me the answer of it. Yes, yes, you are correct. He got the gold medal in the year 1928. The correct answer is he got the gold medal in the year 1928. Move to the next question. Okay, see here the Olympic game symbol. What you are watching here? Look at the picture. Look at the picture. This is the symbol of an Olympic Games. It contains 5 rings. The colors of the rings are red, black, yellow, green and blue. Okay. The Olympic Games are an international sports festival held every 4 years. The ultimate goals are to cultivate human beings through the sports and contribute to world peace. Yes, these games are held during summer time and winter time separately. Olympic flags has a white background with 5 interlaced rings in the center. There are 5 colors: red, yellow, blue, green and black to represent 5 continents like Africa, Asia, America, Europe and Oceania of the world. Now, you have to do one thing, identify the Indian Olympic winner. Now, see the picture here. Who is the guy here? See him and name them. Yes, tell me the name of this guy. Who was the sports person he is? Yes, you are correct. His name is Leander Paes. His name is Leander Paes. The event he was participated in table tennis single and he got the bronze medal in the year 1996. Okay, see the next picture. Who is she? Identify her. Yes, she is Karman Malleshwari. Her name is Karman Malleshwari and she was participated in the event is called as weightlifting and she got bronze medal in the year 2000. Okay. See the third guy displayed on your screen. See, who is he? Yes, you are correct. His name is Vijender Kumar. His name is Vijender Kumar. He was participate in the event is called as boxing and got the bronze medal in the year 2008. Next one. She is a very famous personality. What is her name? Tell me. Do you recognize these children? Yes, tell me. Yes, you are correct. You are correct. Her name is Sania Nehwal. She was participated in the event called badminton. She got bronze medal in the year 2012. Right. Now, identify. Who is she? Tell me. Who is she? Yes, yes. Tell me. Yes, you are correct. Her name is Mary Kom. Her name is Mary Kom. She was participated in the event is called as boxing and she got also bronze medal in the year 2012. 2012. Now identify this guy. Who is he? He is also a sports person. Tell me the name of him. Yes, you are correct. His name is Gagan Narang. His name is Gagan Narang. He was participated in the event is called as shooting. He also got the bronze medal in the year 2012. Okay. You did very well. So, it is a very well beginning. Okay. Let us begin the next para of the lesson. Let's continue the next para of the lesson, the Olympic champion. Now, I read the lesson, you have to concentrate on it, and after completion of my reading, you have some questions for you. For that you have to give the answer for it. So, for that you have to listen carefully here. Yes, he won many titles in rowing. Means Bobby Pierce was win many titles in rowing. Bobby Pierce is always remembered as the man who stopped rowing for the ducks at the Olympic Games. In 1928 Olympics, while on the final course of the rowing, he saw a duckling and her brood of the duckling swimming across the canal. At the event was being holding, at that time the race was being occurring. At that time they were swimming into the cross of his boat and the boat was going to run into them. Then in between the center, see the picture here. See the picture here. The race was in between the Mears and Bobby Pierce. In between that, the ducklings came in between them. At that time, the race was going fast. The ducklings came under the in between the race. The poor birds had no idea. They were in the middle of on an Olympic race. See here, the ducklings came in between the race. Their position was very dangerous for their life. Birds had no idea. So, what is happened in that event? So, immediately Bobby slowed his boat down. See here, the Bobby slowed down his boat. Mears was catching, Mears means opposite, sports persons are carrying their boat very fast. Mears was catching up very fast, but Bobby waited patiently. Bobby, what did he did? He waited patiently until all the ducklings were out of harm's way. Then he picked up the speed again and went on the win the race easily. Lastly, the Bobby Pierce won the race. Lastly, the Bobby Pierce won the race. Of course, all the Olympic heroes, it was he who won everybody's heart. Not only he win the game, but also he won the hearts of all the viewers at that time in the year 1928. His friends in the Australian Olympics teams were surprised that incident. At that time, his friends in the Australian Olympic team were not surprised with that incident. Bobby is that kind of a bloke, they said. They said Bobby is a very kind person. Bobby is a very kind person. Okay. Now, I think you have been understood the lesson. It is now the time for the questions. So, it is the time for the questions, you have to answer it. See on the board, Based on the lesson, fill in the blanks with the correct information. Here some information of the text is given to you. You have to fill up with a particular box. Okay. See, in the circle there is a name of an Bobby Pierce was written. So, you have to match on it and fill the blanks. Number 1, here, number 1. The point is, number 1, the point is, say Bobby Pierce saved the lives of ducks. You know, match the sentence. Bobby Pierce saved the life of ducks. Now, come to the second. Bobby Pierce, you have to take the name of the Bobby Pierce in the circle which is been displayed. So, Bobby Pierce was born in Sydney. So, Bobby Pierce was born in Sydney. Point number 3. Bobby Pierce won heart of all. Bobby Pierce was born. Bobby Pierce won heart of all. Number 4. Number 4 is Bobby Pierce started rowing at the age of 5. Bobby Pierce started rowing at the age of 5. Point number 5. Here, point number 5. Bobby Pierce completed in the Olympic Games in 1928. Point number 6. Here, that point number 6. You have to use this Bobby Pierce. Bobby Pierce completed in the Olympic Games against mares. Okay. Bobby Pierce completed in the Olympic Games against mares. Now, there is another exercise for you. You have to fill in the box with the correct information. Okay. Bobby Pierce saved the lives of ducks. Point number 2, Bobby Pierce was born in Sydney. Point number 3, Bobby Pierce was won heart of all. Number 4, he started rowing at the age of 5 years. Point number 5, he completed in the Olympic Games in 1928. Point number 6 is he completed in the Olympic Games against mares. Okay. I think you had been followed the things. Okay. Now, let us move towards the preposition. Let us know what is a preposition. There is a definition for you. See here. Preposition is a word or a group of words used before a noun, pronoun or a phrase to show direction, time, place, location, relationship to an object is called as preposition. The meaning of preposition, you have to listen here carefully because some questions are being given later on. So, that is why you have to concentrate on it. The preposition means a word or a group of words used before a noun or pronoun or a phrase to show direction, time, place, location, relations to an object is called as preposition. Okay. For examples are given here: in, at, on, of, to, from, into, during, including and until, etc. These are called as preposition because they are showing the object position in the sentence. Therefore, we can call it, these are prepositions. Here, a common preposition is a single word that relate to the object. A common preposition is a single word that relate the object. A preposition can be noun or a pronoun to the rest of the sentence, etc. Look at the following sentence. When Bobby was 5, he was rowing around the Sydney Harbour. Here there is a word around which has been underlined. So, focus on it. When Bobby was 5, he was rowing around the Sydney Harbour in the small boat. The word indicates that it relates the object and it relates to the object. So, that's why around word is called as a preposition here. So, B. Bobby was a duck and her brood of ducklings swimming across. See here, duckling is a noun and the across is connected the sentences. So, the across is called as preposition in the sentence. Bobby was a duck and her brood of duckling swimming across the canal. The underlined word around and across indicate positions. These are called as preposition. See the picture here. Okay, see the picture here. Some of the objects are there. You have to observe it and fill in a particular preposition in the sentence. Okay, look at the picture and complete the sentence with correct preposition given in the table: on, in, front, in, under. Okay. Now, the question number 1 is, the TV is dash the desk. See, where is the TV? Yes, tell me, where is the TV? Yes. Yes, you are correct. The TV is on the desk. You are absolutely correct, students. The TV is on the desk. Okay. Question number 2. The boy is standing dash of the TV. The boy is standing dash of the TV. Now, you have to put the correct preposition in this sentence which is given above in the bracket. Okay. Yes, tell me, what is the preposition you are being filling here? Yes, right, you are right. The Bobby is standing in front of the TV. Right, the boy is standing in front of the TV. Now, the picture is remain in your display board. So, you have to observe it, and the question is number 3rd is, the water is dash the jug. What is the right preposition of this sentence? Yes, the water is in the jug. Okay. The question number 4 is, fridge is dash the door. The fridge is dash the door. Tell me, what is the correct preposition you are filling in this sentence? Right, you are correct. The fridge is near the door. The fridge is near the door. Point number 5, question number 5. The sofa is dash the fridge and the boy. The sofa is dash the fridge and the boy. The correct answer of it, if your answer is the sofa is in front of the fridge and the boy, then you are correct. You are correct. Question number 6. The pen is dash the sofa. The pen is dash the sofa. Right. The answer is, the pen is under the sofa. The pen is under the sofa. Now, there is a text which is here. It is called as an spoken English. Let us know what is the meaning of the spoken English is about. Spoken English is the type of English used by people for face-to-face communication. Spoken English is the type of English used by the people for face-to-face communication with each other. It is more natural and widespread mode of the transmission through a conventional system of sound. Observe how Vivek talks himself and his family. Now, the Vivek is talking with you. So, you have to observe, listen here what he is saying about himself as well as his family. Hello, I am Vivek. I am 11 years old. This is my father, Mr. Mohit. He is 40 years old. He is the eldest member of our family. Meet my mother, Sadhana. She is 35 years old. Here is my brother Suhas, who is 13 years old. He is older than me by 2 years. The girl sitting at the table is my sister Sunitha. She is 18 years old. She is younger to me by 3 years. Likewise, now you talk about yourself and your family. The Vivek did in your home. Okay? Begin like this. I am Ram. I am 12 years old. This is my father, Mr. Nagraj. He is 45 years old. He is the eldest member of our family. Meet my mother, Radha. She is 40 years old. She is 40 years old. Here is my brother Gopal, who is 18 years old. He is older than me by 6 years. The girl sitting at the chair is my sister Suman. She is 10 years old. She is younger to me by 2 years, like that. Okay, see the picture, the symbol of Olympic Games here. Now, this is the symbol of Olympic Games. This is the symbol of Olympic Games. With the help of these, write the answer for the following questions. There is a indication here that you have to do one thing, observe it. With the help of this symbol, you have to write the answer. The questions are given below, you have to answer of the question. Okay? Here the first question is, how many rings are there in the symbol? Now, count yourself and tell me how many rings you are finding in this symbol. Yes, you are correct. There are 5 rings in the symbol. Isn't it so? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many rings? There are 5 rings in this symbol. Okay. Question number 2. How many continents does each circle represent? See here. How many continents does each circle represent? Yes, you are correct. There are 1 continent in each circle. Okay. Which continent does our country belongs? Yes, tell me. Our country name is? What is the country name of us? Yes, India. India belongs to which continent? Yes, you are correct. Our country India belongs to Asia. Our country belongs to Asia. Question number 4. What do you understand by this symbol? What do you understand by this symbol? This symbol indicates the Olympic Games. I already told you that the symbol is an Olympic game symbol. Okay. Now, question number is 5. Which of the following proverb best describe the above symbol? Concentrate on the sentence. Which of the following proverb best describe the above symbol? The options are number A, too many cooks spoil the dish. Option number B, united we stand, divide we fall. Option number B is united we stand, divide we fall. Option C, birds of the same feather flock together. Birds of the same feather flock together. Which one is the suitable option for this question? Yes, you are correct. The answer is united we stand, divide we fall. Well done, students. Okay, it is the time for homework. Now you have to take the copy and the notebook to take down the questions. Okay, you have to do the homework in your home and show to the teacher. First of all, you have to put down the questions. Now write the question number 1. How did Bobby Pierce became interested in rowing? The question number 1, it is homework. Okay. How did Bobby Pierce became interested in rowing? Question number 2, what instant in his lesson will you that Bobby was interested in rowing right from the childhood? What instant in this lesson will tell you that Bobby Pierce was interested in rowing from his childhood? Question number 3, Bobby Pierce slowed down his boat during the rowing race to save the duckling. What quality of him do you admire? Question number 3, I repeat again. Bobby Pierce slowed down his boat during the rowing race to save the duckling. What quality of him do you admire? Yes, now I say you are been followed this lesson. I hope you followed this lesson very well. Now it is time to the end of the sections. We will meet you some other lesson in some other time. Till then, I say goodbye. Thank you for the watching the lesson. Thank you so much.
Anudina